welcome back to my rookie season in iRacing. We're looking at week 1, which is Rudskogen Motersenter. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. So we had 2 races this week. The first one, strength of field, was almost 1300. Bit of a challenging SOF, but we'll give it our best shot. Qualified in 8th, I think. Trying to take it easy on the first corner like I always do. Staying on the outside because it's chaos in rookies. Although I did cut the track a bit there, which wasn't ideal. Just managed to avoid that guy, although he did start moving instead of just staying where he was. But that's the rookie rejoin theme that I've seen consistently throughout the series so far. Now, it took me a while to get up to speed on this track, and I'm kind of still off the pace a little bit, but generally getting on okay with this track and starting to get into a bit of a flow in practice. So for some reason that was the trickiest corner. Maybe it's because it kind of goes downhill as well and has a camber towards the outside of the track a little bit. Easy to spin out on the gap between the 2 corners. So chasing Mario up the hill, kind of wanting to overtake him really. I always preferred Wario anyway. Now if you can get this little sequence of corners right, you can get a nice run down the main straight. So I was trying to get on the gas early, get up behind him, so I had a bit of draft. Stayed out to the track a little bit there, just because I wanted to keep my foot down, but I didn't want to get too close, because this corner, in practice, I saw a lot of people braking earlier than I do there. So I didn't want to run in the back of anyone, so I figured I'd just stay out the draft and give myself a bit of breathing space there. So we're coming down the hill to the big sweeping right-hander that catches a lot of people out. I think because it's so long and it has like a double apex. You can see there the other yellow car has gone wide, giving me a place, which is nice. Still trying to stay close to Mario. Hopefully I can pick up another place if he makes a little mistake here. I like this corner. I seem to be able to get a good run out of there more often than not, compared to the other people in my sort of category. Although that guy obviously went a bit too wide there and braked, and it meant I had to slow down unintentionally. It took a poor line out of this corner and didn't get on the gas early enough really, but still managed to get a run on him. Now with the draft I was debating as whether I had a run, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for it. He was going wide, so I just banged it through the gap, and fortunately for me he respected that and stayed out of the way. It was definitely a lunge, but the space between us was plenty big enough. And I did feel like he was slowing me down a little bit. So getting past him was kind of critical really for me. Although not the greatest approach of that corner there. Ran a little wide. But stayed tight through these corners. And then spun it. And that's what I was saying earlier, that corner, it's caught me out in practice a lot. I almost got started there and then heard the other cars coming round, and I don't want to be that guy. The guy that pulls out onto track and finishes other people's races. So I thought, you know what, let's have some integrity as a racer and give other people the chance to get on with their race. It was my mistake, no one else's fault. It looks like Mario's made a little mistake as well himself, because I'm up behind him again already. And that same corner I spun out on, he has a little wobble, and that gives me a chance to come through and start to make up a little bit of the lost places. Did not corner well there, but still managed to stay ahead. Staying nice and tight now on this corner, and then tight again on this one. These corners, you don't want people trying to lunge up the inside, so if you can stay tight, then it completely cuts the idea out of anyone's head that they can get up the inside of you there. Now I stayed in the middle of the track on this bit because I didn't want him to get any ideas, playing it safe basically, and that did mean that I was a little bit slower around the corner, didn't carry as much speed through. He's caught me up a wee bit there, a couple of car lengths, but we'll see how we get on in this corner. So I can almost feel him sniffing around at the back of me like an excited little puppy. It's really important now that I don't make any mistakes. I'm always going to make little mistakes, that's kind of inevitable, but nothing major would be good. Bit slow out of that corner there. I think I possibly turned in a wee bit too early. But again, managing to keep that 2 car length gap and staying tight on this sweeping bend, trying to get gas down early out of this corner. It looks like he might have got a better exit there because he was a little bit wider but still on the curb, but he's staying back, which is good. So watching him here, he got a slightly better line out of that corner, and I'm pretty sure he's got his sights set on me now. He's been behind me a little while. He's been quite comfortably keeping pace, but he makes a little mistake there on that corner and it costs him, sets him back a little bit, luckily for me. Because I've not done any particularly special driving that's kept me ahead of him. I was just a little bit lucky there that he got a bit slippery. Again, he gets a better run out of that corner than me, I think, but I was just far enough ahead that it was able to keep the gap. and then we have a car sat on the edge of the track, and that really threw me off my line. Luckily, I was on the inside and just managed to get onto the corner so that he saw me and didn't try and cut across on the line and take me out. So again, it was good fun racing with Mario. I managed to overtake him initially because of a mistake, and he's stayed behind me mostly because of little mistakes, so I think we're of a pretty equal standard, and at this point I'm fairly confident I'm pulling him around the track, and he's waiting for his chance. No, I messed that up. You can see a little twitch there, but then I'm not sure what he did. He just kind of lost it a little bit worse than I did just after I managed to regain control. So somehow I've actually managed to extend the gap, even though we both pretty much made the same mistake. So it's probably a good time to tell you about the new format of my videos, because originally I just wanted to put these videos out as a chance to document what is essentially a new hobby for me. I've got no experience of driving real cars or anything like that, other than driving a road car, usually some form of an estate car, around the roads of Great Britain and occasionally France. There we are, the end of the race. Pretty wonky lap times, but you know, 8th on the grid, 7th finish, it's pretty good. And this is the second race, so here we go. Qualified in 10th, I think, in this one. This looks like it's going to be a mess into turn 1. So again, just staying out the way. So yeah, doing videos of each race seemed like a good idea at first, and then I realised that oh, cheeky move up the inside there. That ouch, that didn't look healthy. Those cars aren't going to be happy, but never mind. Gives me 3 places. I'll take that. Yeah, putting a race video out for every race quickly sort of started to become a problem, because I was racing more than I thought I was going to. In my head, I had just practice for the week and then do a race. But the way that iRacing works, it takes your best average of a quarter of your races basically. So I figured I'll do anywhere up to 4 races a week, and that way it'll take my best score from those 4 races. In this week 1, I got 2 weeks that were equal scores. Oh, that was silly. Hard to see there whether I was drifting out from the inside line or if he was cutting me off. Let's have another look. So he cut the corner there, and yeah, cut the corner and then bumped me off. Yeah, there you go, straight over the corner. And he can't see me. If that's his view, then he can't see me, and he's just ignored whatever advice he was getting from his spotter. Yeah, he's just tried to follow the driving line. He's probably got the guideline on, following the driving line, and just nudged me off the track. So never mind, these things happen. So yeah, what I've decided to do is do a summary video for each week and just show the scoring race. So in this week there were 2 scoring races because I got the same score twice out of 5 races, I think. So yes, this is the second race that I got 35 points, something like that. was a silly line through that corner. I almost took the guy out. That would have been embarrassing. Yeah, that was not a pretty corner, was it? Pretty much ruined that aesthetically. So the race videos will be one video a week with the best race from that week. That way I can focus on practicing and racing, and then sort of for the first day or so of a new week I can chill out a bit and review the race. Oh, collecting some more turf there. I could have done better there, couldn't I? I think I'm clearly overdriving the car a bit, trying to catch up to those three guys in front. Probably feeling a bit self-conscious that I've dropped a lot of places and also spun off the track, so that was fortunate there. Managed to get past that guy because he was sideways on the track. Bit of space now to the cars in front. That's like at least 2 or 3 seconds there, so let's count. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'm about 3 seconds behind, so that's plenty of space to get into a groove and try and get some faster lap times going, some more consistent lap times. That's what I'm looking for, and these videos they really help actually talk through a race and have a think about what I did well and what I didn't do so well. And so far I think most of the gain in places I've made in all my races has been thanks to other people pitting themselves or driving off the track. So there's certainly a lesson in the importance of consistency, and in order to be fast in a race you've got to finish the race. And here we are at the end. Not too eventful for me, fortunately. Lap times are a little bit more consistent there. Came in 7th, so again I'll take that, I'm quite happy with it. And now for the Batman highlights. I've tried not to just put crashes in, but they're generally the highlights in rookies, I'm afraid. What a mess. This guy's demonstrating how I overtook most people because they were pointing the wrong way. There I go. Sad times for that guy. This looks like it's got accident written all over it. In the end though, I think this was just a good battle. I mean, I don't know why the black car 10 took the wide line there. Car number 2, listening to his radio, having a nice time, just done an overtake. Thoughts and prayers go out to driver number 2. Yay! So the first clip is what I would show on Instagram. The second clip is the reality. We are back with the grey car, trying to match the tyre tracks on the grass. Not sure what he was doing there, but you know, who's to say we have to use all the space on the straight? this what's going to happen? Yeah, the grey car overtook him on the straight. Grey car looks like he's already reversed into a lamppost, so let's see if he can reverse into the blue car. Oh, he got done there. That was a nice overtake, just nice and smooth. Don't know why Blue didn't get his foot down though. But I've noticed something just now. That grey car, he seems to overtake by cutting the track on the inside or bumping cars out of the way. So legit racer. Here we go. Is the blue guy going to take him now? He's going to go left. He's got to. And a dodgy little swerve from the grey car. Cheeky monkey. Gonna have to watch that again. Actually, that was definite blocking from that view. Let's have a look. Goes left. Oops, swerve over. Yeah, that's legit high integrity racing there. Let's see, this is the grey car's view. Just twitch his wheel to the left. Why not? You know, who cares? It's only other people. Oh, nice and tidy on the inside. It's a good effort by the blue car there, but couldn't make it stick. Oh, that was the crash from the second race on the first attempt through that big right-hander. Oh, here's me. Here's me. Gave the guy space on the inside. He didn't give me space on the inside. I drove sideways for a little bit. Lovely. Well, someone lost a bumper there. Pretty graceful though. This sky blue, what would you call it, car, seems to like rubbing up against other drivers. I suppose that was what happens. Serves you right, car number 11. Thanks for watching.